Shawn Spencer Row to the show stream here. And once again, everybody, welcome back. And like I do every stream, have to make sure that everything is going right on the YouTube's side of things. So just give me a break right for a second. Scared my dog there too. He's not used to me doing this at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, but it is what needs to be done, as I am going to be doing 2 streams this afternoon. One is obviously this right here. The other is going to be over on twitch.tv/Circle City Gamer, and that one is going to be the picture road to the show over there that I'm working on. So as we get ready, for everything, stop this. We have to make sure that, as you can hear, the dog is not very happy with me right now. And that's just because I made some loud noises early. He was asleep, he was happy, he had just gone outside, and now he hears me yelling. So he's not a happy campers. As we work on our box jumps. Yeah, that was the tongue lashing I get from the dog when I make loud sudden noises. Actually doing really well on these box jumps. I'm surprised with myself. Still not enough to get gold, but you know, 33 in a minute's not bad. So hold on one more second. I know I keep saying hold on. So just making sure I got everything good. Okay. As we get ready to face the Minnesota Twins, I will say that one of my biggest things that I wanted to accomplish on this stream was address the future of how I want this channel to be. It is... I am very much aware that I have only been doing streams the last forever, for the last last couple weeks at least. That is mainly because it's a new game. I don't want it to be like how the series was last year, because I felt like the series was getting stale when I got to this part of the road to the show. I was like at 50 episodes or something before I got called up. And probably would have been that for this one as well.
Pulls this one in the air out to left.
If I didn't do streams. So I wanted to do something different with the channel. At the same time, I was already doing another series, post-produced series on it, and I find it very difficult as it is right now for me to get those videos produced in a timely manner and out there in a timely manner with everything that's been going on the last couple of weeks. And so that series has been on an unofficial hiatus. I do have about four or five videos ready to go up. And it's just been, I've fallen in love with the streaming aspect of YouTube at the moment. And so those have been pushed to the very back burner.
They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one. Yeah, only two.
And that's basically where I'm at here. I haven't lost the love of making productive videos. It's just, this is a new game, newish game, and I wanted to get as immersed in this as I possibly can before I get sick of the game, because eventually I will get sick of the game.
Seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
And with this whole pandemic that's been going on, it's just allowed me to get you guys some baseball content out there while everybody is still trying to just come to grips with everything that's been happening around the course of the world. And as much as I love the series, which is a Pokemon Shield Wonderlock, I'm almost to the 8th gym there. Like I said, I have a lot of videos ready to go up. It's just a matter of me getting the energy to just sit there for a couple of hours and allow it to render and all that stuff. And I've found that it gets harder and harder when all I want to do is just pick up the sticks and play the show. And since I have this on as a digitally downloaded game, it's harder for me to do both, I guess. So that's where I'm at with the future of this channel. I'm not giving up on the Wonderlock series, because that was, and the other thing too, that was my second attempt of the Wonderlock series, and it just felt like I was doing it just to get content out there and trying to bridge the gap between Madden and MLB The Show. And that's not how I really wanted it to come out. And I don't think that I ever intended it to be such a dragged process, I guess. Because it's definitely not that. It's just the fact that I have to sit down, film 2 to 3 episodes, make sure that everything's in the correct format for those 2 to 3 episodes, edit those 2 to 3 episodes in a given day. It just gets tiring. Like I said, I do have 4 ready to go up. I just haven't had the time to, or haven't had the energy to deal with YouTube's and the downloading process. So that one's hit pretty well. To the center fielder. Does he have room? He looks like he does. He catches it. And especially since I'm able to get this content out to you very, very quickly,
move to the third with no score.
I think it's like 20 minutes after I finish going live that this is a VOD.
Into the box.
So that's always a plus for me.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to
TLDR,
drive it out of the yard this
Pokemon is still going to happen. The Wonderlock is still going to happen.
One on its way.
I just have to make more concerned effort with it, I guess.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
And I did want to get that out of the way within the first 15 minutes of the stream, because it was possibly the biggest thing on my mind going forward, especially after my buddy Craig Crash released his update video on his channel, kind of explaining why he has, I guess, if I misinterpreted this, Craig, I apologize, but on Twitter you said you were suspending uploads due to poor performances, and I understand that, dude. And I get it, trust me, because some of my videos have not performed how I liked. So I understand why you've kind of not given up on it, because you haven't. Obviously, you have another channel out there. But you just got tired of the negativity with it, I guess. Dude, mention either in the comments or something like that, or give me a text if I'm spot on with my interpretation of your video the other day. That's just how I kind of got it. You were not upset, but you were discouraged, I guess, about the performances of your videos and the comments that you were receiving due to language and of your videos. And again, I understand that, dude, because I have to watch what I want to watch what I have to say too. And
first offering on its way. Drilled to the left side.
It's hard sometimes, especially when you are in the heat of the moment. And this is not for Craig, this is for everybody else that is either just picking up streaming or watching these small streamers like myself, like Craig, like everybody else that are small streamers. We're not used to having to have an active filter 24/7 when we play video games. We get mad. We let words slip. And whether it's Fortnite, or if it's here, though we mark our channel specifically not kid friendly for that reason. And so if that does, if it slips, it's we kind of cover ourselves, because we're like, hey, we're not kid friendly anyway. But
so here's the Royals DH.
Like I said, Craig, you're a talented dude. Don't let that discourage you.
Right here. The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Stepping into the
back
box,
to this game. As we've lost one game and now we're getting ready to lose a second.
With it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. And that brings in Hunter Dozier as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
But yeah, that is. So Pokemon's still gonna happen. It just I have to make the concerted effort to upload it when I want it to be uploaded.
And he makes the catch as just the 1 run. At the plate, Shawn
As we look here to extend the 9th inning.
They're down to their final out here in
1
the
for
9th.
3 on the day.
Well behind that fastball.
Got behind on that.
Let's go.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's
There's a
face,
liner right to the left field
This
there.
is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Minnesota
Current series has ended. So we just got swept by the Twins. As we get back to this road to the show. And again, we're just probably going to play. I really don't want to give a day because I wanted to go till the end of this homestand yesterday. And that didn't happen, obviously. Excuse me 1 second. Excuse me. Maybe to the 26th there. After the homestand against Toronto. Because then that way we can start the next stream. We might go into September, I don't know. Just how it feels. But yeah, just working on everything, making sure that we get stuff that needs to be said done. With that being said, painting 473, I need to set that up. Let me step that up, get that back to over 500.
We are under the light. And now it'll be the cleanup
a great
spot
series
for the
to do.
Royals.
Still have a
Shawn
14-game hit
Spencer
streak going
comes in after a day of rest
for me.
yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out
That's a
towards second.
chopper up the middle, so that will
Gets
continue the
through
hit
for a
streak.
one-out base hit.
All right. That a boy. That way to square it up. Good job.
Oh, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there, hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock.
Well,
you can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Hey, make it yours.
but we keep the line moving.
Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes
Here.
back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 66.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Wow, he's
Interesting.
looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right
Excuse
now.
me.
See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Gordon.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being
As
bad
Alex
as it
Gordon
could have been, as they'll
strikes
strand
out,
the bases loaded,
swinging.
the side is retired. Royals settle for just the 1. 1 inning.
We get a run off 3 hits, left the bases loaded,
Here's the
and now the
second baseman,
Yankees.
DJ LeMahieu.
The
Now batting, second base,
I don't know, because normally they're the evil empire, but
Pulled high in the air
yeah,
out
they
to
can
left
still be
field.
the evil empire, and then
Spencer is there to
the
put it
team
away.
that shall be
It'll
not be named is just like
first.
Voldemort. I guess.
Now it's the four-hole hitter, Shawn Spencer. He singled his last time.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off.
Shawn
right now.
is
Extended
1
his
for
hitting
1
streak, that last plate appearance. Now he
with
gets
a
to get back into
477
his zone, work on his
batting
craft, and
average.
try and
Hold
drive
on.
something in the gap.
Have to get more of my pineapple drink here. It is, for those of you that are wondering what it is, it's Hawaiian Punch White Water Wave. That is what I drink when I go on to these Shawn Spencer streams, at least. It's pineapple and coconut. Best flavor combination of Hawaiian Punch. Fight me, I dare you. That is the best combination of almost anything.
Catch for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Shawn Spencer. He'll get
So
his side started
we're
in
not
the
going to
inning,
beat the
and
evil
so
Empire.
far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gate.
I'm looking to get home run number
But whatever
19.
was going for them pretty much
on
just
the year.
disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Bounces it.
Bounce
That ain't
towards
going to
the
be a
second
home run.
baseman.
That ain't even going to be a
And
base
there's
hit.
one down now. Ready to begin the eighth, and that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this
Oh,
is
wow.
into the
I
alley
meant
and
to
ought
pause
be good
it.
for extra bases. Come on! Relay! He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there.
And now Alex Gordon bobbles
He will
it.
make
That,
it all the way to
my
third
bad.
now as that mistake proves a costly one. Digging in once again, Shawn Spencer.
That was just
Got
me
on
not
top of
paying
one,
attention,
was a
y'all.
ground-out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard
That was
ground
just
ball
me
to third.
being
Fielded
extra early
run
on a slider that I could have walloped out of the park. Instead, chop it to third.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Chris Iannetta. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit in the air out to straightaway left.
As I make a nice
Spencer is
catch
right there as he'll put
off
it
that
away
one.
without much problem for the second out. Settling in now.
1 for
Shawn
4 today.
Spencer. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1 out, nobody on.
Late on a 101 mile an hour fastball from Chapman.
Got him under.
Wow. I was so early on that I did a check swing.
Shot back up.
Woo! Shot it right back up the middle. That's only going to be a single.
Second of the night.
But
Usually in this situation, looking for a blue
when it
at
comes
bat.
back at him, he
You
has to
want a
duck
blue
out of the way
if he
now.
hit a missile, bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Looking to steal a base.
Ready now, Christian Walker. He went down on strikes last time up, and they got him.
Really?
Hey, the more things change,
I
the
can't
more
even
they
say that
stay
was
the
because
same
I
for this guy.
wasn't doing what I was
That's save
supposed to.
number 45 of the year. He's taken advantage of nearly every
I guess he
opportunity.
just thought that
6 runs,
I was.
11 hits, no errors,
I mean, he was
11
correct,
boatload of
but
runners on base.
that I was automatically going to steal,
We are under the light.
and decided to chuck it over. Now we're in the
Jacob
losing streak,
Junis
and I
gets
hate
the
losing
ball for
streaks.
the Royals in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get
I mean,
off
but
on the
I guess
right
I
foot in
should
this
be
one.
used to
One
it
of the
because we
keys
are
getting
on a
out-
rebuilding
There's a
team.
swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into
So,
left field.
losing
Spencer
is going to
back the
be
track as he takes it
a
for
commonplace for a
number 2.
couple of years. Hopefully, I can turn that around in this
That'll
off
bring in
season.
Giovanni Urshela. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Gio Urshela.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Spencer is there, and
As
he'll
I
bring
make a
this
nice
one in.
catch there. Again, we know this was going to be a losing season from the jump.
Next for New York, James McCann. He
Just
did
how
not
much
play
can I
last night,
do to help
clearly
this
back in
team
the starting 9 for this one.
once
Pulls
I
this
get
one in
called
the
up?
air out to left.
And the real thing is going to be 2021.
Spencer is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Digging in, Shawn Spencer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Montgomery, playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level.
That one sit relatively well,
get his tool set ironed
but
out.
right to the center fielder.
It is Gardner, and there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Shawn Spencer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep.
Almost
his
hit
last
down the line,
AB,
but foul.
certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Tried to crush that ball.
Fouled it
and
away
now
again.
Needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss.
And
Struck him out with a
struck out.
two-seamer, and the
Awesome.
inning is over.
That's great.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. No hits to this point.
Miguel Andujar.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Nice
Spencer
catch
will
there,
get
though,
and
to
he
end
puts
the
it
inning.
away to retire the stuff. So the Yanks go. Ready once again, Garrett Cooper.
Gotta hold him right here. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, we got one.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
3.
Spencer is going to get there as he backs up to put it away.
Makes the
And there
correct
are
play
2
on that
gone
one.
now. In now, Jason Dominguez.
And now
2
just
hits in 2 trips
playing
for him
defense.
thus far.
Hey, come on now, guys. Let's hold him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the
That
air
one's
into
hit
left field.
well. Give him chase.
Get there to make the
And make a
running
nice
play,
catch.
and that. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Shawn Spencer. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. High
That one
fly
is hit
ball out to
deep,
straightaway center.
but not
Gardner
deep
is
enough, as
there.
that's going to be on
Makes
the
play,
center
and there are
fielder
2
to make the
gone.
catch.
Digging in, number 99, 4th trip to the plate
pitch
for him,
ready, kid.
and
Here
he's
you
at
go.
risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can.
Just looking
And that
for a
ball's
hit
pretty well
here.
struck high and deep
That one's
to
hit
left
well.
field.
But
Dominguez is back
caught.
to the warning track, and he's
so
able
there
to put
goes
it
the
away for
hitting
the
streak
second out.
of one Shawn
And that'll
Spencer.
bring up Tyler Wade. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Second baseman Tyler Wade.
The 2-1 home. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Hey, D-Ron.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. And that's lifted in the
That
air
one
out
is hit
toward
relatively
left.
well.
Left fielder coming on.
Make the
He's
catch
there,
and make the throw.
records the first out.
So,
Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Andujar, looking to change his fortunes.
with one out here in the
0 for 4
ninth.
with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Skied in the air to straightaway
just gotta
left.
hope that I'll get
Left fielder
one
is
more
on the
chance.
move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Nice catch there.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game.
Hit streak is
The New
officially
York
gone.
Yankees led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jordan Montgomery records
that's
the victory,
one of the worst
his
games I've played.
13th of the year.
Since coming up.
Afternoon baseball.
And just looking not to get swept here. That's my goal.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Starting our day in the defense.
Skied in the air to straightaway
And
left.
making a good catch.
Spencer is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
For the first out, or the second out here. Now down 2, bottom 2.
Spencer comes off an 0 for
2
4 in
outs.
last
Runner
night's
on
ball
first.
First delivery to him on the way.
Swung on miss for strike
See a
1.
swing and miss. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now.
That one is fouled away so quickly. 0-2 for Shawn.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now.
And he's kind of hit a slump himself
Unbelievable stuff.
in the latter part of this
I can't
homestand.
underestimate the fact that this.
Well, the play's been made, and that
And
retires
he
the
starts today 0 for 1. After going 0 for 4 yesterday, 1 for 4 the day before that. Man, he's just not having a good homestand.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Spencer
Makes the
has
catch.
it.
Good throw.
As he puts it away for out number 1. Now at the plate, Shawn Spencer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That one's fouled away.
Gets the
Swung
fastball
on a
by
miss
him
for
here.
strike 2.
Control 0-2.
Hey, needs you right here.
Hey,
Needs ya.
watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
And a
Line drive,
solid
snag
smash,
on a
but
short
right
out.
to
Make
the
turn,
second
make the turn,
baseman
make the turn.
for the out.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th.
Just
And
hoping
striding
to
into the plate, it'll
find
be
a
Miguel
base hit
Andujar.
somewhere.
The 1-2. Pretty well struck high
That's
and
not
deep
gonna
to
help
left
at all.
field. A ball that's carrying.
Relay.
But he can't get it as it's off the wall.
No runner.
But held him
Well,
to
when
a
you're going as
very
well as he
long
is, Not
single.
even a 2-strike count is going to get him. Into the box, Brett Gardner. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase.
Relay,
And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI.
That is
as the
going to
runner
drive
from
in the
third
run.
tags up. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher.
Now to the plate, Shawn Spencer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he fouls this one off.
Fouled away.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Full sets. Here it is on 0-1. Stung
That
into
one's
the
a
gap
good
in right
hit.
center
That's
for
going to
what should
actually
be
find the
extra
gap,
base.
surprisingly.
And this is gonna rattle
So that's
up
gonna
against the
score a
out-of-town
1.
scoreboard now. The runner
And
from
Shawn's
third
going to
comes
make the
across
turn,
the
try to
slide.
get to
They
third.
found away at the
Hey, nice
deficit.
hit, big dog.
And
he's
he
in there
does.
with an RBI triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this
So
guy's been
nice.
having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly
RBI
the cell on the bases.
triple there.
But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
As that one is gobbled up.
Off balance throw gets it.
And
Nice play there as the
they
side is
get the out.
retired. So it's 2 runs. Digging in and
So
looking for
Shawn
more.
looking to put a
Shawn
multi-hit
Spencer.
performance here for the first time all stream.
First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep down
That
the
one is
left field
smashed
line.
foul.
And they do in fact let it land foul. Very smart.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Skied into
That one is
straightaway
skied
right.
to right. Right fielder still
Dix
giving
will make
chase,
the
but
catch.
makes the
Tagging is
catch.
the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark.
So, let's go ahead and do some batting cage work, I guess. Maybe some field work. Let's work on our field. Arm accuracy and whatnot. As we get ready to face Minnesota. No active boost. Hitting .451. So there goes the fire.
We are under the lights.
Let's play ball.
As we get ready here. They're already up 1-0 here. Top of the second, 2 outs. Runner on first.
1-for-3 back on Wednesday. First pitch on its way. Smoked
So
on
that
the
one's
ground,
hit
left
in the middle for a base hit.
Gonna have their first hit of the ball game.
Good hit there.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he
For
got
the
it.
first
He just has to figure out how
hit
to get out
of
of
the
this
game
mess.
here for Shawn.
Popped up.
And once again,
Over to his left, and the
pop
inning
up
is over.
to end the inning. So even when we can do something, we can't string together hits well.
The 1-1 home. Pulls this
That
one in
one is
the air
hit
out to left.
to me. I make the catch
Is in his tracks now as he makes the
and
catch
throw
out
it to the cutoff man.
And no tag at second. He'll head back. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. His head-to-head history
So,
with Montgomery. He has a 3-for-12 line. He
that
also
one's
has
hit
one
well.
home run. Now Donaldson with a drive. That's well hit to deep left field. And it's gone. As
Trying
they
to make
add
the catch,
still
can't
another.
make the catch. Now it's 2-0, top 5, nobody on, nobody out.
Now, Shawn Spencer. He reached on a single in his
Foul that
first
one
try.
straight
Fouled
back.
off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Back-to-back fouls.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
This one's down
Chopper
third.
right to the third
Donaldson's
baseman.
up with
Awesome.
it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one
Awesome.
away. Come on now,
Looking
big fella.
to
Ready
cut
for
into
another
this
shot.
deficit now. Runners on first and second, nobody out here,
Two
top
tries
7.
So far. First pitch on its way. It's swung on
There's
and
our
driven
first
out to right
multi-hit
center.
game of the
Hit,
stream.
But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The runner scores
That
from
is a
second, and
nice
inch
long
a little bit
double.
closer. It's now a 4-1 game.
Couldn't get the guy from first to come around and score, but
Now in the box,
we are on the
Alex
board
Gordon.
now with nobody out.
Retired after popping out in his last at bat.
Hey, one
Set
time,
to
right now.
deliver on
Here we go.
3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk.
And Alex Gordon walks. So now there's bases
So a
loaded
big
with
moment
nobody
here,
out here,
standing
top
in,
7.
Andrew Bechtold, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
And
comes
we're
the
just
0-2
hoping for a
pitch.
miracle.
Now this
That
is
one's
hit
hit.
not all that hard.
Hold on,
Grounder.
right here.
Gonzalez for one.
They get
He'll put
one,
this in his pocket and be content with just the one
but
out.
a run does come around to score.
Hey, have a
Back to
rip.
the
Like,
top
Now
of the
there's
lineup.
runners on the
Stepping
corners
in,
with
Lonnie
1 out
Richards. He's got runners at the
and a
corners
2-run
here with
deficit.
only one gone. Swing
That
and
one is
line
a
drive
base
into
hit,
left field.
and we
Still
cut the
scoring
lead,
is the runner
or the
from
deficit
third,
down
and
to
that'll
1.
cut the lead down to 1. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the
So
infield.
2 runs on that inning.
Hey, sometimes you just
Good hitting. Good piece of hitting, and we actually
Now
tie it
it's
up
Blake
here.
Williams-Astudillo.
So we
He
do
flew
get
out
another
in his
run
last
off of that.
at-bat. He's set. The 0-1. Lifted in the
And
air
that is
out to
hit
left.
well, but right to me, and I
Spencer
make the
is there,
catch
and he'll put it
to
away
end the
retire
inning.
the side. One left for Minnesota. This
My
game's
goal
all
is to
tied at
definitely
4.
not be the one that makes the big mistake here.
Trying to pick things up where
Tied
we
up
left off. Shawn
4.
Spencer. He'll try to
Top of the
follow up
8th,
the
runner on
doubles in his
first,
last
nobody
at-bat
out.
with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the
That one
pitches
is
you only get.
crunched.
Maybe once
Foul.
an AB, maybe once a game.
Hey, keep
maybe
going,
once
need
a
you
week.
right
Count
now.
goes
He
0
certainly
and 2.
capitalized on it last time.
Shot up the middle, base hit.
And that's a
There you
base
go.
hit into
Find
center
it.
field.
Find it.
First 3-hit game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So it's first and second now. Nobody
your turn
out.
now. No
And
one
that'll
better.
bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets
Stand
this
up
one
right
down.
here. Stand up. Pick
There's
it up.
one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. So stepping in, Miguel Sano, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Let's go.
6-5 now.
Swing and a fly ball. And this
As
should
this should just tie it up.
Catch is made. Here comes the time
As I
run
make the
from
cutoff
third.
throw.
He's in there at the plate.
And he
It's
does
a
score.
big two-out hit,
So
and
the game
that
is
ties
tied.
the ball game.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up anyway.
And Minnesota does walk it off. So
Every game has
unlucky
its
there.
offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, guys, it seemed like every time he swung the bat, it was hit somewhere hard. He winds up with 5 base knocks in the game, and you don't see that too often. Without question, a standout performance.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Twins came through when it mattered in the ninth.
But
on the
Shawn does
way to
get
the
3
win.
hits on the board.
Fernando Romero earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at
First
MLB
day
The
in
Show.
Minneapolis, gets 3 hits.
We are under the lights this evening. Digging in now for
And
Kansas
looking to
City.
put in a win in
Shawn
Minneapolis
Spencer
here.
is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Swing, line,
That's
drive.
down the right field line for a double.
Rounds the corner and is headed home.
Maybe a
And the run will
nope,
score, and the
no
Royals
triple.
are off to a 1-0
Does score the run though.
And he'll reach second now with
10
one
doubles
away.
now for Shawn Spencer.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slow
That's
roller, left
shot
side.
to the
He's got it.
third
Come on,
baseman.
D, come on!
We get another run, but we also give him an out. But you gotta take what they give you.
Now, Andrew Bechtold, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here now the 2-2. Swung on
And
missed.
swung
He
on
got
and missed
him
to
on
end the inning.
strikes.
Now we're up
Digging in,
6-0 here in the
Shawn
second.
Spencer. He'll try
Third.
to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Oh
Big
man, that
swing,
is
but he just gets a piece
difficult.
of it. Strike 1.
to pick up the ball.
Hit hard on the ground
Until
to
it's
second.
almost too late.
Throw in time on the third out.
That
but
ground
it's
out to third.
Max
Still
Kepler,
up
the
by
next
big,
to grab a
big
bat.
margins though.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall.
Now
Well,
here's a
that's
fly
gonna
ball.
get cut
Well
by
hit.
one.
Left fielder looking up, and
As
this
that
one
is
is gone.
long
A
gone.
Home run.
Home run.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole
That
completely.
is
Fly ball out
hit
toward left center field.
relatively well
Spencer
for the
arranged
out.
to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Leading off the inning, Jake Cave, and they'll need him to get something going here. That's lifted the other way out to
So,
left. Spencer
sharply right
is
to
right
me.
there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
For the first out in the fourth. We get that run back
Like
though.
the plate, Shawn Spencer, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
And looking to
Just gets
extend it
piece
a
of
little bit
strike
more here.
1.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you
Into
go.
the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Still looking for the first home run of the stream.
Hit high.
Is that it? That is hit well. Left center it is. Boom, boom, boom. Muffins. First home run
So a solo shot
of
here
the
to left
stream.
center field. 19th home run.
Makes
Ready
it
for
8-1.
another chance. Shawn Spencer
I'm telling you, all I needed was to get away from the from the K.
takes this the
As
other
we
way to
have
right. A dive, but
a
it's off his glove.
two consecutive 3 base hits
Yeah, that hard
here
single right there. That's clean.
going
3 for 4.
forward.
He's looking locked in.
Stepping in, Alex Gordon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Of course, he got caught with mud in his shoes and gets picked off. He wasn't even leading off that. See, that's what I really hate about this right now is the fact that I just take a normal lead off and they automatically throw to first. I mean, it's not like I had a big lead that would lead them to believe I was going to steal. They just go, oh, he has speed, throw to first, no matter what. Because all that makes me do is have to try to hit the living crap out of the ball for extra base hits all the time. And it's really frustrating. We do break our losing streak, though, so I am happy about that.
Happens to even the best of teams.
The
key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game.
But once again, it's the fact that when it comes to this type of situations, it can't be all the time, oh, the player has some type of speed, let me throw to first base. Because that's not realistic. 99.9% of the time, that's not realistic. It's just the fact that I'm working on, you know, whatever, and he throws it to first. It doesn't matter what I do. It is nice to see that I have a friendship boost again, and I have my batting average is starting to climb back up there. Still 10 home runs shy with I still have, I'm creeping up on those hits though. Still have plenty of time to make up those home runs and whatnot.
On the mound for the series
Madison
opener.
Bumgarner.
Plesac, what's the word
How
on
I
it?
missed you.
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in and
That's it well, maybe. Yep. Is that gone? Yes, it is. Boom, boom, boom. Muffins. Once again, home run. Shawn Spencer. Starting out with an early lead.
He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. As a look, now the pitch. Line drive
And then
in there.
Pick up the ball.
Nice single there. So 2 for 2 against Madison Bumgarner here today.
On that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
See it, drive it like you can. Come on.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. This one's down to third.
You're down. You're down.
That's a 5-4-3 double play if I've ever known one. So he's able to get out of that. Now Madison Bumgarner can actually still hit them. Excuse me.
Oh, now look at this. The pitcher
That's hit
one
well.
right to deep left.
Relay.
But I make the catch.
On the run.
No runner. Hold it right there. Hold it.
And make the correct throw back to the cutoff man.
Here's the cleanup hitter.
Arizona does score the tying run, however, and Madison Bumgarner is still out there.
But this one's been flying by.
as I
I'll
foul
agree
the
with
first
that, Matt.
pitch
That's
off.
what you get when both starting pitchers
Nice and
have it
patient, one
working.
at a time.
Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays.
And fouled the second
they've done
pitch
just
off.
that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a
0-2.
game that could really go either way in these late innings.
And I pop it up.
Vargas is there for it. And
For
that's
the
first out of
first
the inning.
put out. So Madison Bumgarner gets the best of me there.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Nick
And the game is still tied at 1.
Thus far.
Oh, man.
Looked like a sinker there, but he got
Nick
under it
Ahmed.
anyway. This is lifted out to left. And he will
Not
make
hit
the
well,
play
and I
out
was
there,
able to
and
come
they're
in for the catch.
Shawn
Now,
Spencer
once again,
will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash
scored
it
the
back and
first
take
run
another
of
look
the
at
game
solo
here.
home
Now
run.
top
Don't
9,
get
1
this
out, nobody
offense
on. And we lead by 2. I get a decent shot. I don't think that's gone though. It might. Nope, it's just off the wall.
This ball's off the wall.
And I am going to slide in with a triple.
Make it to third base.
So
Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
that one put out turns out to be the dagger in my cycle quest. Darn it. I really wanted that cycle.
Find a barrel.
Bouncer to the left
But it's
side.
alright
He
because
has some trouble with it.
I
Nowhere
tried
to go as he's
to
tagged out between third and home.
extend the lead and I got tagged out. He pump faked
For a
me
quick series like this, you take the
and
first one, you're guaranteed
that was the
at
dagger.
least a
We
split.
still get the win
They'll
though.
Take that every single time.
But
4-1
that's
finish
one
in
thing
this
that I really
evening's
can't
game.
focus
Kansas
too
City
much on
Royals
is
came through and it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win.
I should have just retreated to the bag and fought to the next batter because I was only 90 feet away from scoring. But I thought I don't know what I thought. I thought maybe he actually did throw it. I thought maybe
We're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling.
there was 2
His
outs.
last 3
I don't know.
starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And
That one is
that
hit
doesn't add
well.
up.
And that retires the Sun. Standing in, Shawn Spencer. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night. So
And again,
he was a
coming
big
off
part
of
that
3
victory.
straight 3-hit games.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
Swing,
And that one
there it
is
goes. Deep to
lofted.
left field.
And as Pat Hughes would say, get out the tape measure. Gone. Boom, boom, boom. Muffins.
Boy, when this guy
Solo
gets
shot
into
for
it,
Shawn
he hit him.
Spencer.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next will be Jake Lamb.
Lamb.
That's lifted the other way out to left.
And Spencer comes back with making a great
Spencer
play in left
will get
field
there,
all the
and
way
he
to the
puts
track
it away to
to
retire
end the
this
inning.
At the plate,
Top 4 now, 1 out,
Spencer
nobody on.
deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us.
That one's hit well to left center field.
Left center.
Center fielder giving chase. That's going to get down and ground rule double.
great job right
Wall
there.
now as he'll be
Hit that
awarded
ball hard.
second base here. It's a
First ground rule double of the
Pretty
year
good swing right there as he
for
drives
Shawn
his ball
Spencer.
deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
And that was actually probably for the best if you're a
on the
Diamondbacks
ground
fan,
to the left side.
because
Run it out.
He'll get some
Run it out.
that could have been a triple. That's all I'm going to say. Now I still have to get a triple and a single
Digging
for
in
the
to
cycle.
try it again.
But of course,
Ryan
I'm
McMillan,
never,
runner in scoring
whenever I
position.
get close, and unless I get the triple in my next at bat,
Swinging a liner.
then
Pulled in at the hot corner,
I'll
and that
stop at
ends the
first
inning.
and try for the single. But if I get the single here, I'm not going to try for the
Hoping to
triple.
duplicate what he did back in the
Especially in
second
one-run
inning.
game. That
Flash you back to take another look
doesn't
at
make
the
any
solo
feasible
home run that
sense
helped get this offense
whatsoever.
rolling.
I'm looking to put runs on the board, not to pad individual stats here.
0-1, here's the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs
0-2's
to
the
short
count.
with
See
2
it. Hey,
strikes.
drive it. Here we go.
hit hard to third.
And that one's grounded right to
On
the
second for the
third
force out
baseman
and the side
for
is
the final
retired.
out.
So no runs on a hit here. In is Jorge Soler. Fourth trip to
So,
the plate for
see,
him,
now
and
Arizona's
there's a risk of
up
ending
2-1.
that nice hitting streak that he's
Bottom of the
put together.
8th.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field.
And I make the
And
catch.
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs
end
on
the
2
inning.
hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full.
I don't know if that was just
Stepping into
video
the box,
game
Shawn Spencer. He's 2 for 3 with a
rules
home run
coming
and a
in.
double.
But give me 1 second, guys. And I'm checking this for my own personal sanity. Yeah, okay, he's still. So that's just video game AU.
Hey, see you in a rip it up there.
That Jorge Soler's with the Diamondbacks.
He's set and the pitch.
Because I just checked
High
the
and
Royals
deep to right
roster,
center.
and he's
Soler's
still
after it.
on that. That is hit well, but
He
not well
tracks it
enough.
down and makes the play to record the second out.
Excuse me. So I go 2 for 4, and the Diamondbacks win the game.
So a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams.
And again, I did not try to do anything too special. I always try to hit home runs, and whatever else happens is what happens. But I am happy that for the Minnesota games that I played on the road, and for the 2 Arizona games that I played on the road, I was able to get multi-hit games. Now we go back to Kaufman, and I get ready to have a multi-hit game here. To help out my stats. My goal is to have be 500 by the end of the year. That's my goal. Don't know why I couldn't think of that. I am also quietly having a 5-game hit streak.
We are under the
I know it won't be anything until I hit double digits, but
Mike Montgomery gets
that's
the
what I
call
mean.
for
It's a
game one
quiet
of the series.
5-game hit streak.
What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every
fouled
5
back.
days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
That one's a nice little
That's a base hit into left
base
field.
hit. Get runners on first and second with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second.
He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
I will bring this up too. As of recording this stream, so as of today,
Off pitch on its way.
April 13th, the Indianapolis Colts have released their secondary logo,
Jordan Luplow. And he's got runners at the
and
corner.
it is a blocked C that has the holes in it to make it look like a horseshoe, and it actually has the state of Indiana in the logo. So I really like it. Personally, I really like it. It shows that the Colts are wanting to stay in the city for a long time. At least that's how I'm interpreting it to be. The state outline in the crevice of the sea is creative, and it shows as that one is crunched. Again, get out the tape measure, gone. Boom, boom,
Swing
boom. Muffins.
at it back. He shows you why.
And the reason why I bring that up, the only reason I bring that up is because somebody on Twitter mentioned that it's just another block C like the Cubs and the Indians beforehand. I'm like, oh, and the Reds. I'm like, what in the world are you looking at here? Because, first of all, the Cubs logo is just a regular C. It's a regular, what I would consider a lowercase c compared to the Kansas City logo here. It's a lowercase, regular C.
It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through.
The Cleveland logo is just a bland boxed C. I'll give you that. I'll give you Cleveland. But somebody, and these were two different people, so the one guy compared to the Cubs and the Indians, and I'm just like, huh? Because the Cubs logo is just a regular old C.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game.
Oops, didn't mean to do that. That's what happens when I get frustrated with that. And I'll give you the Indians logo as a block, or as a boxy. I'll give you that. Then somebody else said it looks like the Reds logo too. I'm like, no. If anything, the Reds logo looks exactly like the Chicago Bears logo, just white. So, I don't know where those people were getting those comparisons to, because it's not... Yes, it might look busy, but it's also showing in this... And once again, I brought it up at the beginning of the stream. I'll bring it up now an hour into the stream. In this time of crisis, in this pandemic, the fact that the Indianapolis Colts wanted to show unity for the community that they live in, and are doing so in a... It's not even their primary logo that they're changing. They're still going to have the horseshoe. It's their secondary logo. They created a secondary logo just to show that they are with every single Hoosier in the state of Indiana.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Come in trying to bounce back from a
I like it. I really do.
Been in good form
I tip my hat to the team that made it, because that is exactly what we need this time of year,
and now this is bobbled in left,
especially in this circumstance. That's exactly what we needed, was, you know, and again, I guess I shouldn't be too upset about it, because it's a logo. Honestly, that's all that matters. It's a logo. But the fact that you just want to poo-poo on it because it's not a traditional logo is off the charts too, because really the only thing that this is going to do is sell more merch. Possibly. And once again, it's... And I'm not knocking the Colts for doing it, because I love it. It's a good logo. I'll post it on my Twitter, Circle City Game 1. I'll post what I'm talking about here after I wrap up the stream. But I really, really like it. It's just... People need to chill out with it. Especially once you read why the Colts decided to do it. I guarantee you that you'll like it too. Here, and again, I'll post this exact picture, what I'm talking about, to my Twitter. Again, Circle City Game 1, after the stream is over with. But here, the reasoning that they give for the secondary logo, because they changed quite a bit going forward here for the year 2020. Let me get my base hit out of the way. There we go. Okay, they say they changed it to the secondary logo is a C. Why C? The C is taken from our new word mark and provides an evolved or modern look. Now, the and I'm going to mispronounce this, I'm not a farmer or an equestrian whatsoever. Grommets, Grommets.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gallo will
The reason why those are there is a mirror of those found on our iconic and timeless horseshoe. There's 7 of them around the sea. And that's to pay homage to the main logo. Like I think a good secondary logo should. I'll get to the state here in a minute. Now, as that was safe, wow. I didn't even expect that. Okay, the shape of Indiana. The outline of Indiana is carved on... The shape of Indiana is carved out inside the sea to honor our home state and community. And again, it's a secondary logo. They're going to put it on t-shirts. They're going to put it on hats. I doubt that we'll actually see an actual helmet with this logo on it. The only thing that I know they put on for sure, this secondary logo that they put on it for sure, is on the back of the jersey on the neckline. That's all they did. So for people to freak out as much as they are, stop it. So let me go ahead and post this now. Because that is, to me, that's ridiculous. And again, I might be just overreacting. It's very possible I am overreacting. But I like the new logo. I like the new secondary logo. And I said it on my main Twitter page. I'll say it on this one as soon as I'm done with the stream. The fact that they're showing support for the community that they represent is one, what I believe the sports community is all about. You're representing your home state, you're representing your community. And they want to pay more homage to that. I respect that 100%. And then they do that to help out as well, to let them know that they're not the only people that are suffering.
Time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box now, Alex Gordon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3.
So that's my 2 biggest things about that logo. And the only reason I bring it up is because, again, somebody compared this to the Cleveland C, and in past streams before I have mentioned how much I do not like just the plain block C that is Cleveland. This Colts logo is not it. It is not, and again, I'll keep saying it because I enjoy it. It's a nice logo.
Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And Gordon looks at ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Now at the plate, Andrew Bechtold. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
So, yeah, again, another rant, and I apologize if this has just been 2 long rants going on simultaneously. Crap. And then not much talk about the game otherwise. It's really all I can say about it. And again, I was talking to Craig on his stream, And yes, this isn't going to be another little rant of mine, but this way I can just point you to the videos if I get asked on it and further aspects. I'll probably make another video regarding this, but the main thing here for this is
on the mound for Kansas City. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched
where was
really well in his
I
last
literally
one.
just
Picked
lost
up a
train
W
of thought
in this
for a
last
second.
start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if
I
he
hate
can
that.
make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back to back.
I'm back. Sorry. I have those moments sometimes. I really hate them. I was talking about in Craig's stream. I was talking about the possible realignment for the 2020 baseball season, and the latest one that I know of is that they're going to make the Cactus League its own league for the regular season, and the Grapefruit League its own league for the regular season, and then have 3 divisions come out of that. And then I guess the World Series would be Cactus League versus Grapefruit League type thing, which is an interesting concept, and it keeps, at least for the people in Arizona, it keeps everybody within an hour of each other. And if you're trying to come down on this or try to squash this virus, that's exactly what you need to do. So I like it on the Cactus League side. Now the Grapefruit League, it's a little bit more spaced out, and I'll link in the description down below, I'll link Matt Antonelli's video and his thoughts on it too, because he actually played in both leagues. He was drafted by the San Diego Padres, played for the Padres, and then he played, later on he played for the Nationals and the Yankees. So he's been in both leagues, so he can tell, and he explains it better. But the Grapefruit League is more spaced out than the Cactus League is. And again, if we're trying to curb this virus with limiting travel, probably not the best. But if it gets us baseball, that's what it has. I want to see baseball this year. I'm selfish. I want to see baseball. With that being said, it's an interesting concept, because they would also eliminate the fan base and just allow the TV contracts to play out.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
I don't think that's a terrible idea. Again, we're wanting to limit travel everywhere, and that's a way to do it, I guess.
It's there. He got him.
And I don't have a better suggestion to throw out there for them. I do see flaws in it, but at the same time, I understand that they're trying to give the fans a product by June, I guess, is what they're shooting for. And it's not a terrible idea. That's my thought on it. It's not a terrible idea. It could be better. And again, the only reason I say it could be better is because of the question marks when it comes to the Grapefruit League. I think for the Cactus League it works out fine. But for the Grapefruit League, I do see some problems.
And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Good slider there, and he gets ahead.
So once again, I'll link, and Matt Antonelli does go into more detail about what these leagues would look like and whatnot. In his video, I suggest you highly check it out, because he does make good content when it comes to baseball videos. Because this is a former player. He was a first-round draft pick. for the Padres, and that's an incredible insight that we get to see. So let me go ahead and find that as the load screen happens here. And again, do I have? Okay, I'll play these last 3 games and then I'll call it. Because this is, I really do think that everything that I mentioned here has been at least semi important to discuss. And again, if you hear something play for a hot second, that's the video that I found. Okay. So let me get here. Oh, crap. Because I do believe that this is important to have out. So again, I'm just editing and there we go. So Matt Antonelli's video is in the description below that I discuss. And again, I highly suggest you check it out because he does provide an interesting standpoint. Because he has played in both leagues. So that's my, again, TLDR. I think that baseball is doing the best that they can to give us the MLB is trying the best they can to give us baseball this season, and this suggestion is better than having all 30 teams go to Arizona, which was their first suggestion.
We are under the light.
So, yeah, probably more than what you wanted to know, but it's relevant. At least this one was relevant.
Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to
And
left.
that one's hit
Left
well.
fielder giving chase,
And make a nice catch with it. Awesome.
Nice play for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Shawn Spencer.
Looking to drive in the run here.
One time, here we go.
Second and third with 1 out, bottom of the first.
Here's the first offer.
And I do not. Line drive shot up the middle, and the second baseman makes a diving stab at it.
Next to bat for Toronto.
Wow. I don't know how much harder I could have hit that baseball.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And
Crap.
that's in there, base hit. Around
Misplayed
first,
it.
Digging for 2, and now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Relay.
Shaw takes the turn at third.
Made a big mistake, and it's an inside the park home run.
Safe
Awesome.
at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy.
And I dislike the fact that when Alex Gordon saw that I couldn't see the dang ball, that he decided not to try to help me out there
First pitch on its way.
to limit the damage. That's going to go to the corner though, so
Hit into the left center field
it's going to score 1, rolls all the way to the wall. Going to score 2, and I'm going to try, and I successfully get in there with a triple. So I give us back the lead.
For the guys at the plate, and a nightmare for the pitcher and the defense. No outs,
So,
runner at first and second, and he just
fifth
ropes
triple?
a triple to start what could be a huge inning. Already a rough frame, and there are still no outs.
Settling
And
in
Christian
now,
Walker is looking to draw me in. Come on, bud.
Swing and a miss.
Swing
That's
is a
a
miss. That's
much
awesome.
needed first out there.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch.
Come on, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ball from the umpire.
Drive me
What
home,
does he
buddy.
do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
The 0-1 delivery. And he popped it up.
Should, yep.
Ranging into
Should do it.
shallow
Come on.
He can't get there as it falls in. The throw into
So,
second now,
right
but he's
fielder
safe.
misplays in and
So
it leads to
score on
a
the
double
play as well.
off of a off of a floater.
Teoscar Hernandez digging
Awesome.
in now. Here's the 0-1. In the air
That's it.
out to
Well,
left.
I'm back on
Fielder
it.
is on the move. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw,
And-
but he is in there with a triple.
Crap.
Great job hitting there.
Did I misplay
Maybe a
this
better
one
job
too?
of hustling around the bases.
Let's see.
Gotta like
I
that,
took a
and I'm
good
told that's his
halfway
fifth
decent
triple
angle.
so far on the
Just
season.
stopped at as soon as it bounced off the
Stepping in
wall.
for the
Okay.
Jays, Ruben Tejada.
I mean, I'll still take the heat because I should have
High
caught
in
the ball
air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time
instead
to put
of
this one away.
allowing
He
it to
can't
bounce, but it
Now
is
it'll be
whatever.
the forward hitter, Shawn Spencer. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI games.
That one
from
shot
earlier.
down the left
This
field
is
line.
past
Come
him
on,
at
come on, go,
third,
go,
down
go.
the line. It's a fair ball.
And that is a nice little double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch
13th
anyway,
double of the year.
better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Wait for your pitch
The
up there,
1-1.
huh?
Skied into straightaway right. Fisher's under it.
So that one's skied to right, and I'm going to try to tag here.
Down! You're down!
And
he'll
I
take
do.
third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Good, good.
Digging in once again, Ryan O'Hearn.
Hey, come
Runner
on
in
now.
scoring
One time, right
position with
here.
2 gone. He pops
That
him up
one is hit
toward the left side
to
of the
the
infield.
shortstop
Tejada is there, and he puts this
for
one
the
away
final
for
out.
the third. Ready for another shot now. Shawn Spencer. He'll try to
Looking to
follow
break
up the
this
double
4-4
in his
tie
last
here in the
at
bottom
bat
of the
with
7th.
another big hit right
One
here.
on, no out.
First pitch on its way.
As I foul that one straight back.
Hey, get your pitch here squared up.
See and rip it up there.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit
That
high
one's
and
hit.
out to left center field.
I think I just got
Looking up
underneath
is
it.
the center fielder.
No, that is gone. Boom, boom, boom. Muffins.
How about the work
So
and lineup
Shawn
for the
Spencer hits a home run
digging in. Ruben Tejada, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what
to
they have
give
in
the
mind
Kansas City
strategy.
Royals a 2-run lead.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
And that
Pulls this
one
in the air
is
out to left.
hit right to me. And I make the catch
Spencer
and
settle
throw
under
it back to
make
my
it
cutoff
right
man
the first
for
out as the runner will have to
the
head
first
back.
out here on the top of the 8th.
Some more good work out of the
And we
bullpen.
win the game.
Notches his 10th save of the
Um,
season right there. Nice job.
And another
Tonight's one
multi-hit
run.
performance for me. Oh, dang, I was only a single shy of the cycle. That's going to do it for this one, obviously, because I've exited out of the game. I will be back in about an hour and a half or so on twitch.tv/CircleCityGamer01 with the pitcher road to the show. But I really appreciate everybody that came out here tonight. I had a lot of fun playing this game. And I'll see you over on Twitch in about an hour and a half. Bye.